Self-awareness is not something that comes to us naturally. We're fallen people. And consequently, as a result of the fall, we become very self-referential. Sin, as it's defined in Scripture, is man playing God of his own life. The Greek word for sin is hamartia. The doctrine of sin is called hamartiology. A hamartia was for an archer to miss the mark. So Romans 3:23. For all have sinned, and what was the mark we fell short of? The glory of God. We assumed a position we weren't qualified for, and it was an inflated position. You go to 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. It says, sin is lawlessness. The Greek word for law is nomos. You put an alpha negation on it, and it means without God's law. It's not against God's law. It's without God's law. It's anarchistic. I'm going to law unto myself. Well, sin basically estranges me. It estranges me from God. It estranges me from others. It even estranges me from myself because I have an inflated sense of myself. To become self-aware is to come to the place where we recognize we cannot define ourselves individualistically. We have to define ourselves in context. And the context where we can best do that is in the context of understanding God's great love for us, His forgiveness, and His willingness to re-enter our life as Lord. I don't know a person who's lived a moment of honest life who's unaware of their deep longing to be loved unconditionally. Human love is great as far as it goes, but we've probably never been loved perfectly by another human being. The reason why I say that is I'm pretty sure I've probably never loved anybody perfectly. We long for unconditional love, God gives it. And in that, there's the possibility of self-awareness. Furthermore, I don't know a person who's lived a moment of honest life unaware of how messed up they are, if they're truly honest. We can have the high ideal of love, but we have sharp words with people we say we love most in the world. We are fallen and broken, and we need forgiveness. And furthermore, a self-aware person, recognizing their longing for love and how messed up they are, is a person who's eager to have God enter into their life as Lord to bring order out of the chaos they've made of things. If I don't live with that sense of self-awareness, I'm probably a danger to myself and those around me.